I'm totally muted. I was yapping that whole time. Hello, everyone. Hello. Today we're going to be playing some Civ 5. I have had a very rough day, and this is just one of those games that I really enjoy, that I play when I'm feeling down or sad, and I usually attempt to take over the world when I play them. So I figured it'd be a good fit for today. Considering I feel like I've lost my world today, nothing really happened that big. OMG, a voice. Hi, Ghost. Considering I feel like trash today, we're going to go ahead and just play some Civ, chill out, and have ourselves a good time. We're playing with a bunch of other civilizations, so this is going to take a long time. Sid? The science kid or the toy terrorist? That could be a good... That's a good question. Hey there, Pansy. How you doing, man? Sid, the history guy who makes big, cool video games, like Pirates and Civilization.
Greetings, O great Temujin.
I'm playing as Genghis Khan, who I've never played as before.
Mongol Empire. Your fists shatter the walls of cities, and your voice brings
doing fine, hell yeah. Sid the Sloth.
O Khan, you
Sid the Science Sloth toy terrorist.
Of Northern Asia into a mighty people.
Alrighty. Oh, we got some furs right off the bat. Speaking of furs, I went ahead and watched Prey last night. The new Predator movie. Fucking amazing. Great film. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and have our guys explore here. Alright, that works for me. I'm mostly just gonna be yapping while I passively play this game. It's pretty...
I have some information that may be
Thank you for the information, Economic Advisor. I'm good. We need a worker, but I think we need to get our... Build this first. We try to listen to what our advisors tell us to get.
Excuse me.
Now, this requires trapping. So, let's find out where trapping is.
Excuse me.
Boom. There we go. Alright. Summer Night Splatfest. Hell yeah. Nice, man. But yeah, no, today I woke up, read a bunch of shit on Blue Sky that made me want to barf. And, like, you know, Blue Sky really has achieved its goal of feeling like Twitter. Like, its whole goal is, like, let's make it feel like Twitter before Elon, and boy, does it. Because with Elon, you don't see anything you want to see. On X, you don't see anything you want to see. But on Blue Sky, you see a lot of what you don't want to see. And just, you get to see the worst takes first thing in the morning. Like, I cannot tell you how much of a terrible idea it is to jump on Blue Sky right when you wake up. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna write a little thing talking basically about how I'm not gonna stop ranting about things I disagree with in the industry, and people need to get over it, you know? And I made a thing about it, you know? And that was my morning. So I woke up choosing violence. I woke up ready to fight motherfuckers. And then... Well, I proceeded to have a fucking, like, hour-long argument with Witty where he basically misrepresented every point that I made in order to try to make me look bad, and I basically called him out for it. And after I did that, he left because I was sick of his shit, and because he was a troublemaker and he's been causing trouble for a minute. So, goodbye, good riddance, you know? I'm not exactly shocked by it. People grow apart, people change, betrayals are natural. It's not a big deal. But I did see some comments on the posts in the video I made. Basically, people going and thinking I was accusing them, and I'm not. I was almost exclusively talking about Witty. But also, like, I need you guys to know that I'm not going to stop talking about these things that I care about. That's not going to change. I'm going to try and soften my language so that I'm less, like, abrasive and offensive. I'm going to try to insult people a bit less and call people stupid a bit less, but it's difficult for me because I'm a say it how it is kind of person. That's what makes me so genuine. I'm very... Like, I am so sweet most of the time, but not because I'm fake. I'm just very honest. Like, when you guys show up and I'm like, hey, how's it going? I'm not faking it. I'm genuinely that excited to see you. And it's wonderful that you're here, and I'm so grateful to all of you for being here. But that also means that when someone says some crazy shit, I'm going to laugh at it, or I'm going to make fun of it. Though most of you, honestly, are pretty reasonable. Last night I was drunk, so I don't even, like... Like, I'm like, during the subathon where I got into that whole spiel about graphics, like, I don't even care that much. I was just drunk. It was just fun. So I do feel for you guys. How is the Summer Night Splatfest? Because I can imagine that being like super warm and cozy. Because like I don't know. Summer nights were like the peak of my childhood. Like summer vacation, just running around at night was a lot of fun. And I finally watched the new Digital Circus video. Yeah, isn't it great? I want, like, I need there to be, I'm sure it exists. Like, next time I get on VR chat, hey, Pakahootie. I like your painting. Declare war! No, alright, goodbye, Pakahootie. We're not gonna war unless we have to, right now. But yeah, I really want to live in fucking, Zubal's stage. Like next time I go on the VR chat, I'm gonna try and find Zubal's bar. It's so cozy and it's so my aesthetic. I think that's my favorite episode so far. Which is good, because I wasn't crazy about the Ragatha episode. I thought that was alright, I guess. But I think it's down to, like, each episode was very much doing things that, like, all the episodes I like were very much doing things that were me adjacent. Episode 1 was doing a lot of body horror, which I'm into. Episode 2 was a big old Mad Max Fury Road send-up, which is one of my favorite movies. Episode 3 was a horror film, like, it was like Resident Evil, which that really, like, worked for me. And then we had the episode for kids who like to pretend they're working at fast food restaurants in Roblox, and I'm just like, nah, that ain't me. That's never been my thing, and I personally don't get it. I've tried to relate to my younger family members who I'm just like, so you just pretend you're working at McDonald's all day in Roblox? He's like, yeah, and I'm like, okay, is there any rules to it? No, okay. Kids just being kids and playing pretend, and they enjoy that, and I'm just like, hey, more power to you. I don't get it. But it's utterly harmless and honestly quite beneficial. But that wasn't a thing I related to very much in terms of subject matter. And I did feel for Ragatha's, like, manic, like, the shift between manic and depressive with Ragatha. I thought that was really awesome. But it was just not as beloved to me as the other episodes. Am I saying Ragatha? Sorry, Gangle, not Ragatha, Gangle. I'm so wrong, my bad. Alright, so we got some barbarians here. They're basically your normal, like, enemy mobs that are on the map. We're gonna go ahead and fight them. Now, I do believe since I'm a spearman, I have an advantage. But, like, kind of your goal, one of the biggest priorities you should have in Civ when it comes to your military units is to keep them alive as long as possible, because they get super strong. And then they will then evolve into other units, so that spearman will eventually become like a rifleman as we get to, like, later eras. There we go. Not our finest honor.
We have failed.
Oh, okay, we lost. So as long as we survive the next turn, I'm going to have them retreat out. What I like to normally do is have 2 military units that I rotate between, but I don't have access to that right now. I like to have 1 military unit of each type for a... Alright, we got a lot of jungle terrain, so we're going to go ahead and move here. And... yeah, we're gonna have to just let them move there, because, like, I got drill, so it's gonna... Hey, Ryvon, good to see you. How's it going? Yeah, we'll attack here. This game always cheers me up. It's like, I don't know, it's just nice watching something grow over time and being able to make little choices long-term that affect that. Yeah, get him! We fight for the deer! Alright. Now, I'm hoping we're gonna be okay, but we'll see what happens. Heal your unit.
We have a...
I think I can win this fight. Nah, I'd win. Yeah, my village. Haha. Get caught. Get fucked. Alright, now I'll let them heal for a bit while I work on getting other stuff. But yeah, it's good to see you, Ryvon. How you been? Honestly, what's funny is a game that actually kind of reminds me of Summer Nights from my childhood, funnily enough, is Assassin's Creed 2. Funnily enough, just hanging out in the city at night with, like, especially in, like, Venice, where, like, all the carnival's happening and everything, is really cool. Oh, what's cool is the soundtrack actually changes as you go throughout the eras too. Like right now, it's very plinky plonky ancient, you know. But as we go into like each era, the music will change. Gotta finish an essay later. What's it on? I like watching the animals play. Now, of course, the optimal way to play the game is like this, but, you know, I like watching the foxes play. Look at them, they're so cute! I'm going to kill them and take their furs. It's gonna be horrible. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I watched Prey last night. It was a Predator movie that came out, I think, last year. And I had just kind of put it off until now because it was on Hulu, meaning I'd have to watch ads if I wanted to watch it. And now everyth's got ads, so I was just kind of like,
It is a dangerous work.
I do need to make more military units. Right. Let's make a scout. Ah, that's a good essay. I remember, yeah, you were telling me about that. It's the same essay, right? Okay. Cool. But yeah, the whole movie was basically about a Comanche woman and her brother trying to hunt a predator. Now, they didn't know it was a predator at first. They thought it was just like a big animal or something that was killing and like eating a bunch of their stuff, like specifically like livestock and shit. But then the predator they end up finding the predator and end up having to hunt it because it. Well, at first it doesn't actually even try to hurt them because it doesn't see them as a threat. Like, it doesn't understand, because they don't attack it or anything, so they don't. So basically, he goes after fur trappers, but she gets caught in the crossfire when she gets kidnapped by members of her own like camp, who like basically try to force her to come home. The main character is like trying to break free of her, basically trying to break free of her bonds. She's like kind of expected to be. Her family's like supportive of her, you know, but only so far. They're trying to also honor the tradition of the village. So her mom and brother, while they'll allow her to try to go out and go hunting, they're like, all right, this is just a phase for you. You're going to come home and you're going to forage and then you're going to make babies. And she doesn't want to do that. She wants to be a hunter. And she's not very good at it. That's the funny thing. But she's trying, you know, and she has ways of looking at things that other people don't have that really give her not necessarily an edge, but still make her valuable. Ooh, you definitely should. They're really good. I recommend 1, 2 Predators, and Prey. You can skip the Predator. It's terrible. And then there's a new movie out that I haven't seen yet that's like an anime movie. But, oh, hello. Yes, let's make a declaration of friendship. Hell yes. Absolutely. Fantastic. But, basically, yeah, she ends up, you know, in order to try to get out of her situation, she ends up having to fight with the Predator. And the Predator, the white man in the movie, it's funny because it's all just French fur trappers. So, like, everyone involved in the movie or in the plot is some sort of hunter. And they all have different ways of going about it. The fur traders are portrayed, the French fur traders are portrayed as being, like, despicable people. Like, they use horrific tactics. That, like, characters are constantly getting caught in their traps. Like, specifically, the main character's dog keeps getting hurt. And the Predator ends up hunting them, and which leads to my favorite scene in the movie, where it's just him fighting an entire, like, platoon of these guys, and, like, basically watching the narrative of the fight is him realizing that they're not really a threat at all. So the beginning of the fight, he's, like, you know, hiding and sneaking and dodging their gunfire and stuff. And as the fight goes on, you start to realize that their weapons don't affect him at all because of his invisibility. He's damn near impossible to hit. But he also has, like, this fucking... You know Kratos' shield from God of War 2016? The one that, like, comes out like a disc? Like, he has one of those, and it's, like, it blocks bullets and, like, deflects them back at the Frenchman. There's an amazing scene where all the French fur trappers are set up on the top of a hill, and they're all, like, prone with their rifles. And hey, it's Kaisar. Oh. Anyway, they're all set up on a hill with their rifles, and behind them is, like, a couple of guys on horseback. and you don't hear anything, but you see the top halves of their bodies just fall off the fucking horses, because they get cut in half by the predator. Gorgeous special effects too, a good mixture of practical and CG. It's the best Predator camouflage has ever looked. The Predator versus the French. Yeah, I'll need to watch that as well. I'm not in any hurry though. Yeah, that's kind of what the movie was. It was a lot of the Predator just fucking up the French. The main character has this like herb she uses to help her injured family early on in the movie. So, one of the things I actually really like about the movie, and this is going to get a bit dicey and racy, but like, I love that the movie is about Indians, like it's about American Indians, and it doesn't try to make them seem like mystical or in any way, shape, or form. They're just people. They're just people doing their thing, like they were historically speaking. You get more of an impression of like the base level, like alchemy they could pull off, like the fact that they knew, like their knowledge of the land, and the fact that they like lived in this part of land for so long that they gained a knowledge of like certain herbs and stuff. So like, there's this flower she feeds to her to one of her friends who gets bitten by a mountain lion early on, and it makes him super duper cold and scares the shit out of him. But what it also does is it's a blood coagulant, meaning that he doesn't bleed out even though he's got open wounds. And not only that, but she can use this to hide herself from the predator because it lowers her body temperature. And there's a lot of French bullying. All of the Indians speak English, but all of the French speak French, and the predator speaks predator. So the movie like uses language to show you who you're supposed to like root for and empathize with. What country am I playing as? I am Genghis Khan right now because I'm planning to take over the world. Right now, it's just the early game, so we're just cozy, chilling, enjoying the vibes, thinking about what we're gonna trap some foxes, we're gonna hunt some deer. I think there's a salt deposit over here somewhere. Then we got stone, we got copper, we got ice. Yeah, we're pretty much I think we're on the northern end of the map. I couldn't say, though. But yeah, right now we're just kind of waiting for stuff to go through. So once we get our scouts, we can have them explore the map while the spearmen sit here at home and just basically defend our land. White Scars playthrough, let's go. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking about the White Scars. I actually rewatched Moana yesterday, too. Moana, I did not appreciate that movie when I saw it the first time. Holy shit. What an amazing movie. Fucking Moana's the shit. I think I like it as much as I like Encanto. I like it more than Frozen and Tangled.
Build a worker to improve
I think I might like Encanto more. I don't know. It's tough. I'd have to rewatch it. Moana's fresher in my head right now, so I'd say it's my favorite, but can't be sure. But yeah, my plan is to get a lot of mounted cavalry units, lots of archers on horseback. Fuck shit up, you know? But yeah, Moana's a great movie. Hot take, I know. I haven't watched Moana 2 yet, and I don't really plan on watching it, considering it's basically a modern-day version of, like, the Disney direct-to-DVD films from, like, the 90s. Basically, it was going to be a show, but they backed out on it being a show, so they made it, like, a really low-budget movie. Right. I'm gonna go with honor, because you want to have, like, a warrior culture. Honor and tradition. That's what's gonna govern us. Which probably means we're going to fail in the long run, but we're going to scare some motherfuckers early on. I'm mainly going to wage war on the city-states until the late game. Until I can grow big enough. But yeah, we are going to be rapidly expansionist. Early on, we're going to be blooding our weapons on the barbarian hordes. And now, I haven't made any improvements to the land, so they can't do anything, but if I had, like, a fur camp there, they could burn it.
Cities can bombard besiegers.
Boom, 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 boom. I love that they look like little plastic toys. I've always liked that. Fuck them up. Yeah, get speared. Alex wins, and so now what we can do is we can have them move there for the next few turns. Thank you. And we can just wait for our chance to come again. Hey, the Assyrians. Hell yeah. Goodbye, Ashurbanipal. Yes, the Napoleon. Yeah, we must engage with the Napoleon. We must fight Napoleon. Pantheon founded. So should I just declare war the second I see the French? I like how every time you meet them for the first time, you always have that option. It's the biggest option that just says declare war. I should get a mod for this that just lets me play as the orcs in this. That's what I'll do every time.
A city-state
Oh,
has
Valletta.
requested your assistance.
What do you need, guys? They need... Thanks. Okay, what do you need help with, guys? Valletta needs... I don't know. But there's Valletta. That would be the reasonable thing to do. Yes, of course. Yeah, I watched Predator. Or, sorry, I watched Prey. That was really good. Karakorum demands salt. Oh. Cool. I don't have any. Assembly. Do we have salt
You
nearby?
may want
Wait,
to
why is my
consider
military
this.
unit trespassing? Don't trespass, stupid. Marble over there. We do have salt. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to expand westward then. Westward expansion. Wait. That wasn't a good thing, was it? Get out of their fucking borders, you asshole. Cool, now explore automatic. Oh yeah, they have silk. Hell yeah. Yeah, I love that you can like zoom in and see like all the little details on the map. The only Civ game I had played before this one was Civilization 2. So, back when I got my computer and played this for the first time, it blew my mind. I don't know where to store 14 custodians. I have no idea how I'll store like 50 orcs. Hey, it's Sweden! Nice to meet you, sir. I don't know where to... Yeah, that's fair. If you want, I can link you a carrying case. Because typically that's what people do. They'll get like a cart or a carrying case. Alright, we got a barbarian encampment over there. So when I make my next military unit, what I'm probably going to do is make an archer to hang out here in Karakorum. And I'm going to send spearmen over here to take that, while I send my settler and my archer over here to work on expanding my borders outwards. And then I'll have to make roads that connect the cities, which will be tough. But yeah, we're just waiting on that granary. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go. Let's go fight the barbarians. My plan right there lasted like a single turn. My craving for violence is too high. Orcs are really great, yeah. I looked into 3D printing today. That was kind of the root of the whole argument. I was just talking about how I didn't want to pay for STLs when I was already paying for materials and the machine. But I would rather just buy the models. I would rather buy a model than pay to print one, you know? But I think I eventually do want to get a 3D printer, but I don't think the state of 3D printing at this moment, or at least the state of 3D printing piracy, is good enough to justify buying one at the moment, or as a replacement for your 40k army. As a thing that lets you get extra units when you need them, hell yeah, but as a replacement, no. And I went ahead and just kind of put the 3D printer into my electronics wish list instead of my 40k wish list. So I'll work towards that goal, but yeah, you went on the whole journey, yeah. I don't think they're going to be able to take the city. Like, I don't think this single military unit's going to be strong enough, so we're just going to kind of let them hang out while we beat on them. And then we'll move into their borders. But yeah, yeah, so it's not there yet. It's kind of a bummer. Like, I talked about that before, where it's something I said a couple of years ago, where I was just like, I would 3D print, but it's just not there yet. And I gotta say, it's still not there. It has nothing to do with the technology and everything to do with how willing the community is to support the technology, specifically piracy. Can I have him fight? No, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna just move him into Karakorum and put him to sleep for now. Whoa! Oh, that's awesome. Hell yeah, Ghost. Adding a shelf? Yeah, totally. I can see about getting you a I can see about finding you a carrying case. Hey, it's Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon. I'm not. I'm just saying hello. Goodbye. Sorry for wasting your time, sir. Yeah, why is Villeta... Oh, Villeta's angry because one of my military units just kind of stood inside their borders. Oh dear. We are in trouble. I think they were waiting for my military unit to leave the city. That's kind of the reason why I always fail at these games, is I just get bored. I just get bored and I end up, like, running my units across the map to do something cool, when in reality I should just be patient. I just want to found a citadel. Oh, damn it, they're going to take that. They're going to take that unit. Fuck them up. Yeah, I like to have mounted cavalry guard cities because it allows me to, like, quickly link up the units if I need to. So, like, put a guy on horseback, I can quickly run him to another city rather than... more little guys eventually in books. Hell yeah. Cover 1, defense against all ranged attacks, drill 1. We're going to go ahead and grab shock as well. Shock, and then we'll do drill for the next turn. Yeah, well, the good news is it's only like turn... Oh, it's turn 59, I see. I've been playing this for a lot longer than I thought. It's only turn 60, and... Stop attacking my city, you bitches. Get fucked. My garrison is strong. Go. More so books at this point. Yeah. I'll see about finding you a nice carrying case for your custodians. The one that I have honestly wouldn't be bad. It's very small, and it's small and it's light and it doesn't take up a lot of room. You can put it on a bookshelf or like on a table without it being a problem. And I captured it. Cool. All right. Well, send him back to Karakorum here in a moment. Sorry, getting him to walk back. Here we go. But yeah, I'm gonna need a I'll still buy one. I got it wishlisted, and at least now I know what I want to get in terms of a 3D printer. But for it to be viable as a choice for army replacement, it's not there yet. I'm going to just continue to buy GW minis for the time being.
Our treasure
If I can get
has
them
grown,
used,
and we
if I can get them used, that would be all the better. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can
the
purchase the
city
unit real quick.
screen provides a detailed view of your city's growth and production.
Oh, purchase. All right, purchase. Here we are. I could buy another scout, but I don't have enough for a worker. I need 700 for a worker, so we're gonna hold off for now. Thank you, Barbarian. Cool. All right. Scouts will typically get really beefed up by the end game because they're busy fighting. All the units out on the world map, while you kind of like settle into your spot and start expanding. And you usually only need one scout. Like I usually get the scout to the point where they can't explore any further by the mid game. But with how big this map is, I don't know. We'll see. Wonder if I can get an even bigger map through mods. Probably, right? Well, even on the biggest map, Michigan is like this sized. Like Michigan's about like this big on even the biggest map. So tiny. You can kind of look at it and recognize it as Earth, but because of the hex designs, you need much bigger for it to actually look like Earth. Which I thought was still amazing when I first played this, and I still kind of do. I'm still super impressed by it. And I love that I have Spearmen when everyone else has Axemen. This is great.
We have no
We have a military. We do. Thank you. Thank you. New city would be nice, yes. Let's make... We should make a worker, I agree. We should also make a settler right after. A worker for now, though. That'll do. There's a 40k game like this called Gladius that's really fun. It's basically it's entirely focused on combat, so the ground is just like littered with alien wildlife to fight. I like to play as the Necrons in that one because you get that home. It kind of gives you that. Kind of feels like they're the good guys because it's literally their planet. It's the home team advantage, you know. I feel like I'm defending my house. But, yeah, no, I just, been thinking a lot about Warhammer stuff, honestly. I need to make that video on my Dream 40k games, because I've been thinking a lot about them. I want to make one, actually, that's a series of videos I want to do. I got one for Halo, and I got one for 40k that I want to make. One of my 40k Dream game ideas is I really want there to be a game like this, like a grand strategy game, but it takes place on Earth during the Unification Wars, and instead of having you'd have leaders of different countries in different parts of the world, but instead of it being like Civ, it would be all the techno-barbarian tribes. I think a little less about Warhammer. I mean, it's a very pleasant gift that keeps on giving for the most part. Like you'll never run out of things to get excited for or like in Warhammer, but yeah, I really want that to exist because I want to see what the other techno-barbarians are like, and I want to see the Thunder Warriors, and I also want to play as them. Also, like the Custodes, they don't require a gene seed to make them, so we could have cool lady Custodes too. But also like a whole like diverse roster of like interesting techno-barbarians. Some of them could be Chaos Aligned, some of them could be religious but not Chaos Aligned, some of them could be like the Emperor, where they're not religious or Chaos Aligned, but they're against him for other reasons. Have like Mechanicus-themed people that aren't quite the Mechanicus. Have... like even like Xenos-aligned people, like maybe people who like worship... like maybe like just... like one of them is like a Gene Stealer cult, but like years before we knew what that was. And like because the Emperor just kind of drove through killing all of his enemies, we never quite learned what they are. So we need archery and the wheel in order to make Mongolia great again. We're also going to need horseback riding once we get there, so we need to have access to horses. Thunder Warrior? Yeah, right? But no, the whole thing would be about just conquering Earth. You'd have little lines here and there with tons of lore implications, little descriptions for the units. Wouldn't really be a very story-focused game, but just be like this, you know? A big part of the game would be using nuclear weapons and chaos powers, depending on if you played as a Techno-Barbarian Shrine, or a tribe, or as the Emperor himself. And, like, have resources on the map you can use, but like show how the war scars the landscape and destroys the Earth and makes it look even worse. Have like the Thunder Warriors go rogue on you, so you can like give them a chance of like going rogue and like becoming violent, like psychopaths, because they could. That was one of the problems the Thunder Warriors had. Which, to be fair, it's also one of the problems the Space Marines have, but you know, apparently Thunder Warriors are the problems according to the Emperor. Ooh, people that like to smile the most. Me. And my people aren't very happy. It's hard living up here in the mountains. Hard living. Don't worry. We will expand outwards, we will conquer, and we will take over the world. Of course! Let's go ahead and see if we can buy this worker rather than having to... Alright, I'm still going to need 700 for him. Okay. Yeah, no, the production's really slow. I should have made a worker instead of a scout. That was a mistake. I should have made a worker first instead of a scout. That was a mistake. Ah, well. Ah, well. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to make a worker. It's going to take 18 turns to do it, but you can do it. I'm also playing on marathon mode, so everything takes longer to do. What else? Oh, yeah, I've been playing Darktide a little bit. That's just consistently fun, but also annoying how badly that game runs. Like, They've optimized it, but it's still not enough.
Приветствую
It's the
тебя, незнакомец.
Russians! Hello,
Если твой ум и
Catherine.
так-
Goodbye. Nice of you to stop by. I know there's a Game of Thrones game that's like this, but it's kind of bad.
Как тебе
Oh, hell yeah, you want to pay
понравится,
me to come
если
check
я
out,
предложу
set up an embassy? Hell
такой
yes.
обмен?
No problem, Catherine. Catherine with... I have a couple other 40k Dream Game ideas, but, you know, I think with how many indie devs we have making Warhammer games over time, they're all going to be done to a greater or lesser extent. Which is nice, you know, unlike Halo, where literally ever getting a good Halo game again is like a thing that might not ever happen, which is fucking sad. Like, we may never get another good Halo game again. But I can at least guarantee that we're going to get a lot more good 40k and Warhammer Fantasy games. That's kind of the thing you learn after a long enough time, is that on a long enough time scale, quantity and quality kind of become the same thing. Like, if you want to do quality over quantity and you want to sacrifice quantity, that's great and all, but you better guarantee quality, you know? And if you can't, well, you're going to get screwed. I remember that was always the thing, like, that made the console, like, made the consoles, like, kind of easy to defend, was the quality over quantity argument. But I think back to, like, the best games for each generation, and they were almost always on systems that had a lot of games. Like the DS, the PS2, you know. So in a lot of, on a long enough time scale, quantity becomes quality, because if you don't have quantity, you kind of don't even exist. Like, if you make 1 million cupcakes, some of them are going to be good. Some of them are going to be terrible. Most likely, right? But if you dedicate all your resources to making one cake that you fuck up, well, shit. That's what Microsoft and 343 do with Halo. They put all their time and money and eggs into one basket, only to then check the basket and the eggs have been smashed, rotten. You put all your eggs into one basket? What would that be like? Like, eggs in a basket, I know that's I know they're talking about like a real basket, but like, could you, like, cause you know, egg in a basket on in terms of cooking is you cut out the center of toast, put an egg in there, and then you cook the toast. You cook the bread, right? But like, could you like take a loaf of bread, drill a hole out of the middle, crack like 12 to 18 eggs, and then just cook that whole thing up? And how would that turn out? Probably really gross, right? I don't know. Kind of, the more I talk about it, the sillier it seems. I turned this baguette into an egg sleeve. But yeah, that Explorer unit will keep going until the entire map is cleared, so we can see everything. And I'm so excited to get this worker going, because like, I've had almost no growth because of it. Workers are like one of your most important units. They're super, super duper important.
We have a worker, but have not improved any tiles yet. Order your worker to construct an improvement.
Thank you, lady. Alright, I can automate him, but I'm going to go ahead and just have him intentionally do stuff for now, because I have very specific needs for what we're looking for. As for what we're going to work on next, we're actually going to make an archer, so that we can have somebody guard this city while my spearmen move over and escort the settler to their new location. Alright, we're going to go ahead and construct a camp here. Boom, and now we can start hunting foxes. And deer. Yeah, we have a lot of good resources here. Oh, there's horses. We need those horses. We need the horses. We need the salt. In order to become the conquerors I know we can be. I just realized it's only like 1 in the afternoon. I keep thinking it's way later in the day because I took a nap. But I've just been kind of feeling tired and shitty all day. But this has honestly really perked me up. Just getting to yap to you guys while I work on this has been a real mood booster. Thank you for being here, everyone. Oh no, they've been shot. Would they win? It's a minor victory. I think my best bet would be to pull these guys back to safety. Or at least get them away from the barbarians. We gotta send them over here. But yeah, basically as you gather nodes like furs, deer, salt, like the different resources you see on the map, your city will become more wealthy, which is pretty great. And people will also be willing to make trade deals with you. To the point where later on, if you're good enough at making money, you can literally just make money. You can just print money. It's not actually printing money because it doesn't deflate the dollar or anything, but what it does do is like instead of you can just when you get it to a certain point, you can just choose production and then just choose currency as what you produce, so that you can just let your money pile up. And that's really great for wars. Like when you're about to go to war, having like 10 turns of just money production goes a long way to getting the budget you need. And like much like real life, waging war is expensive and very risky because you don't know who's going to join on their side. We're gonna go with... No, we're gonna expand rapidly, so... Liberty's great for rapid expansion. Yeah, Liberty. Alright. Alright, next turn. Alright. I think I've kind of worked my way into a dead end, so what we're going to do here is we're just going to have these guys come back to Karakum. And hopefully they won't die along the way, but if they do, that's fine. We can make another one. Not a big deal. You know, I've been thinking about your Dark Angel comment. I think that would be a fun end state for the game. Is like... different. You'd have to go and hunt the Thunder Warriors around the map at the end of the campaign. But like the way the Thunder Warriors were hunted was actually really interesting because it wasn't like in open combat. It was like through poisoning, daggers in the back. Like it was very cloak and dagger espionage. So you could even like play as that could even like be the end of like the beginning of Alpharius' campaign. I'm sure Malkador got him involved in that process. Oh, hell yeah, like Malkador could be a unit, like a really big, awesome psychic unit. It's a really cool era of 40k that we just don't get to see a lot of. I also just love the idea of the Techno-Barbarians as a whole. I think they're super cool. Yeah, I think we're pretty much not going to make it, guys. I hope they make it, but I don't see it happening. Oh, cool. Hell yeah, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm super excited to check it out myself. Oh, he killed 2 of them. Nice work. Hell yeah. Heal instantly. We're gonna go to this one instead. Gotta get him the fuck out of here before he dies, because he's not doing well. I could have just healed him now, but I want to try and level him up, you know? That is kind of a mean thing the game does, where the game's like, hey, do you want to use your level up to heal your unit instead? And so they can't level up, and it's like, no, I'm going to use the level up to level up, but I'm also going to get him the fuck out of here because he's almost dead. That one dude with a stick, like, wrecked. I'm going to send, I think I want to make a port city, so I'm going to go ahead and send my spearman here. As for my archer, yeah, I'm just going to leave him here. Or stamps. Use production. Let's make a settler. Yeah, that's awesome. That must be a pretty good feeling. Hell yeah. I've wanted to play a CRPG in the 40k setting for a long time. To the point where I remember, and this is super embarrassing, I remember asking, like, Obsidian on Twitter if they would ever be interested in making a 40k CRPG. Because Pillars of Eternity had just come out. And, boy, that's really funny to look back on in retrospect. Because the moment they got the money from the fans, they completely ditched that kind of game. Like, they just bailed on making, like, oh yeah, we're gonna make classic CRPGs. Oh, what? We got paid? Alright, Outer Worlds time. We're gonna make a co-op shooter. It's like, well, that's not what we want from you, Obsidian. Uh-oh, is he gonna make it? He's got 1, 2, 3. No! He died doing what he loved. Smacking barbarians with a stick. Alright, gonna get to work on the next camp. Guys, we're gonna set them on alert here. Get ready to basically move my settler to that spot. And then we'll move the settler from there to wherever the best spot to build a city would be. We built the wheel! Yay! Alright, what's next? So we got the wheel. We're gonna need mining because there's salt we need to get. I think we gotta get that horseback riding. That's definitely important. And then once we get our settler, we can go ahead and move him over. In fact, I don't even know if I can, like, clear out trees yet. I don't think I can clear cut yet. One of the things I dislike about the workers in... I like it and I dislike it. I love how workers in Civ 6, you move them to a spot, you tell them to make an improvement, and they instantly do it. But they can only do it 3 times, and so by the end game, you're just constantly making and throwing away workers. And in this, they take forever, but you have them forever, which means by the end game, you have just, like, your empire, and then, like, an army of, like, 100 workers just constantly making improvements. And it just feels really nice to watch. Like, I would love to see a replay of my entire playthrough in real time, and just watch as everything just kind of grows over time. Watch as, like, castles sprout from the ground or whatever. That happens. That absolutely happens. It depends on what kind of victory you're going for. Like, you could have a really weak military and a really weak economy, but your culture and the art you create is, like, enough to get you the victory. Or you could have really weak culture and economy, but you could get the military victory, you know? We're going for a military victory, which probably means I should have my units out fighting more, because they need to get XP. But I'm mainly just trying to expand the Empire right now. I think combat will come more naturally as time goes on. Maybe when I get my next archer unit for the next city, I'll go ahead and be eradicating every other nation. Hell yeah. It almost worked. Nice. Yeah, all of my losses were actually near losses, and all my victories have been, like, Pyrrhic destructive victories. Which is one of the cool things about this game. Like, you can usually see what you should have done differently by the time you reach the end. Problem was, it was like 100 turns ago, so... And also, like, victories and defeats usually sneak up on you, too, because it's like... Oh yeah, I pissed off that one city-state who just happened to be friends with the biggest military on the planet. Uh-oh. Time to war. Uh-oh, I lose. The end. I love watching him work. It's super cute. Look at him go. Hammer, hammer. Yeah, Karakorum is not growing anymore. Wonder why that is. Probably because they don't have any food sources. Like, we don't have any farms or anything. Once we get the deer, we're gonna go ahead and start making farms and clear cutting. Oh, I want these horses so bad. You got horses, you got salt. Hell yeah. Mother Nature provides. That's really funny, yeah. Well, it'll also do. You'll also run into funny things like where there'll be like flavor text for different faiths. So like you can be like Muslim, Christian, whatever. And so like if you can, but you can also like capture cities and rename them. So like I had a friend who captured the capital of the religion of Islam in the game, and he renamed it to Detroit because he was playing as America. And so there is a little flavor blurb that says it's Ramadan, so all the people pray and bow to in the direction of Detroit, which I thought was really funny. Hammer those foxes. Make little squeaky noises as they're getting bonked by hammers.
Fuck off, Fiddle.
Yeah, sure, you
I
can have my
think-
firm. You can have my firms. My furs. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab those deer on the next turn. Alrighty. Alrighty, Revon, take care. Push that guy. Alright, construct a camp. Yeah, I'm still pretty sleepy, you guys. I'm probably gonna turn in for a bit here in a bit. But this is just the thing I kind of did to gear myself up, and it was actually really good talking to you guys. I don't know. I feel a bit better now. Things are good.
Maheda Ebishak.
Hey, I'll definitely take the money. Absolutely. Three more turns and we can start a new city. Super excited.
Fuck off, Fiddle.
Yeah, more money.
think-
Absolutely. I'll take your money. Captain, where do we attack him? We gotta stab him in the eye. Oh, no,
Our capital has
settler.
grown into a
I want to buy a
Our
worker. There
capital
we
has
go.
grown into a bustling city. It may be time to build a settler to found.
Thank you. That's exactly what I'm doing, lady. Alright, gonna walk him down here.
You can found a new city with your settler. Move your settler to a fertile location and found a new city.
But I want to move it here, where the horses are. I want to go where the horses are. I want to see them stamping. Ah, ooh, yeah, the water mill, because we're right next to a river wouldn't be bad. Alright, we're gonna make a scout, though. Scout. Thank you. Thank you.
Min vän.
Everyone wants to make an embassy in my big city. That's neat. Oh, we got the enemy. Oh no. I think it's time that we get out into the field and do something about it. fuck off, barbarian. Ah, that's where I want to be. That's where I want to be. Hell yeah. Alright, we're gonna go right here then. Oh, I'm so excited. Can't wait to make a new city. My workers are working so good. Good job, workers. Keep working. I'm gonna sit you right here so I can shoot arrows at you. There you go. Right here. Cool. Next turn they should get there. Most well-fed people. Hey, we're doing all right. We're not as food driven as we don't have as much food as Nebuchadnezzar. Whoa! Okay, hold up. I guess I got to deal with that when I once my new city gets settled. Did not know we had a barbarian camp to the north. That's a problem. We're gonna found a city right here. Alright, a unit needs orders. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and fall back to about right here. Then we need you up here as soon as possible. Use production. We already have a new scout being worked on, so instead I will say gonna have another warrior. That wouldn't be bad. They're pretty weak. Yeah, I'll do a warrior. Alright. We have a new scout coming in. We have a new scout party coming in soon. I also like to imagine this like represents thousands of guys, you know? Like, sure, there's only about 10 archers there, but there's probably a lot. It's supposed to be a lot more. Here we go. Get him. One of the things from Warhammer is shoot the stabby ones, stab the shooty ones, which I always like. It's a good piece of basic advice to follow when you play an RTS or any kind of strategy game. That's one of the things I really like. Is just generally good advice that you could transfer between games, like transferable skills in a way. I really love that kind of thing. We're gonna go ahead and have them make a ranged attack here on the same guys again. Not very many of them left. About to die soon. I'm pretty confident we'll take the barbarian camp here. Like, I don't see them getting out of this one. Yeah, no, they're done. Barrage. Oh, that's interesting. Well, let's go ahead and take this camp first, and we'll send these guys over here. There we are. We got lots. We're gonna be warring with the barbarians. You know, that's what we got going on. All right. You just begin your automated exploration. We're not going to worry about fighting for you. These guys, wartime. It's Warbin time. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Was that just a full win? Oh, that's awesome. Hell yeah. Okay, you take this. Barbarian encampment cleared, and we're just going to go ahead and pelt this boat with arrows. And we're going to work on destroying the enemy galley. Scout's done. We do need a caravan to connect our cities. We do need another archer, so we're going to go ahead and make another archer, and then on the next turn we can start working on the watermill again. I feel like we're going to find more barbarian encampments with this guy, so we'll just keep on. We'll destroy this boat, and then we'll have him return to Karakorum once we deal with this enemy. I think I'm gonna have my. I think I'm gonna start having my my spearmen wander the map and look for fights because we do need to strengthen our military. Ah, there they are. Oh, we found Geneva. Hell yeah. Barrage 1, open terrain. There we go. We'll go ahead and finish them off. Get 'em! No chance. Nope. Yeah, you're done. Alright, cool. Next turn. Ta-dum. What's your declaration? Is not protecting Tyre. Okay. Cool. Managed to kill some of my spearmen.
Inka runakunaka wakaiching
Oh,
mikai
yeah.
makipuraita.
Hell yeah, Pakahudi. This is a great idea. Pakahoti. Oh damn, they have citrus. That's awesome. Good for them. Poor bastard. That shield didn't mean shit.
Davshanalik Samanim.
Sounds good, Nebuchadnezzar.
Darim.
Alright. Now that we've basically... Oh, wait, yeah, let's head over here to the Beshbalik. By that horse tile, as well as the salt tile, and we can start working on getting horses. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and fortify until healed for now. Until our archers can get over there to help. Alright, archers are on the way. Oh, yeah, they're doing their thing, so we'll just let them do it. And then after this, I think I'm gonna automate these. These workers here. Antwerp, neat. Right here will be fine. All right, with that, I think I'll have enough spearmen to actually attack. Yes, I should have enough spearmen to safely attack the enemy at this point. Alright. Go for it. Alright, I'll move my archers in behind. Then get a barrage going. Alright, get him. Hell yeah. Alright, let's send these guys over to Beshbalik. Karakorum will have their own archers soon. And honestly, I shouldn't kill too many barbarians. I need to keep them in a consistent issue for the other city-states to stop them from advancing too quickly. Like, if all my neighboring countries and city-states are able to advance too quickly, I'll lose. So, keeping some barbarians alive is a good idea. Hey, Obi, how you doing, man? Okay, my worker. Let's go ahead and let's get some horses. Need a pasture for the horsies, and then. I love that this is clearly a hunting camp. We're killing and skinning these foxes, but the game's like, no, man, the foxes are just playing. They're cute. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we do need a farm. I'm certain this snow will make for great farmland. There we go. Let's build a pasture. But yeah, how you doing, man? Next turn. Beshabik wants gold. We'll work on it. I do need to actually make a road between the two cities because it'll make getting between them a lot easier. Are there penalties on horses depending on the terrain? Yes. The movement? Absolutely. To the horses themselves, the horses are fine. It's because like eventually, because basically the horses are just like a resource you can use to make certain units. All right, I'll go ahead and send. Oh, those are my new archers, so yeah, we'll just have them stay alert here. And we do need a caravan. That's important. We shall get a caravan. Yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, I'm also playing as Genghis Khan. I'm playing as the Mongolians. I'm playing as the IRL White Scars. Construct a farm. Yeah. There we go. What year is it? 1800 BC. Okay. Keep on hoeing. Oh no. Alright, let's go ahead and adopt military tradition. There we go. Oh, is that a Assyrian scout? Okay. Here seeks the Inca.
A horse. A horse. My kingdom for a horse. He who knows others is wise.
The new era. Welcome to the world of Street Fighter 4. Alright, let me see if I can promote... Nope, can't promote yet. Maybe when I get a warrior I can promote him to a horseman. We need mining. We definitely need mining because we got salt deposits here. No, it moves faster on plains, moves fastest in roads and plains, but forests, they get slowed down a bit. So depending on where you are in the map, cavalry might be a good or bad choice. I'm just doing cavalry because... Mongolia. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and... Let's see where our scout is currently, because if our scouts found like an enemy encampment, we can go ahead and move over there real quick and help them. There's an encampment there. Okay. Let's go ahead and just set our spearmen to explore, and then whenever they find someone to fight, we'll have them fight them. Right. I guess next what we can do is wait till the next turn, pretty much. Hopper. Sure. Why would you need the cold area? So ice is a resource you can get too. So like ice here, right here, we can make ice cubes. And now we have ice as a resource we could use for trade or for making certain units. Ice? There's never been any ice. Ice is just a myth. Yes, let's make a declaration of friendship. Absolutely. Tell the whole world we're friends, because I can't successfully... I do not believe I could successfully attack any of the countries right now. In fact, I probably won't attack anybody until like the Renaissance era. Maybe we don't have any horses yet, so maybe when I get horses, when I get this source of horses, I can go ahead and make the horsemen. I keep saying horsemen, but I'm not imagining a man riding a horse. I'm imagining like horse people. I'm imagining like BoJack.
Here is
Thank
something that
you, Visor. Eva's already getting big. Yeah. Luckily, they're a city-state, so they'll never expand beyond their territory. Their territory will just expand. So, like, they'll never go and start Geneva 2. You know? In fact, these two might actually go to war with how close they are to each other. They have cotton. Citrus. Sadly, we don't have a calendar, so I don't know how to work with that. Where's Gandhi using the nuke? Probably everywhere if we let him get far enough. I think I have every country in this game right now, so he's probably one of them. I'm at the Vatican. Cool. Is that a new fucking barbarian? Wait. Did they... You motherfuckers, you did not do what I think you just did. I'm coming back. Alright, keep my spearmen near our borders. Got it. Let the scouts be scouts, let the spearmen be defenders. Beshbalik? Where's the enemy? Mali! There you are. Alright, if I move him... I think if I move him here... I'm going to go ahead and move him to the worker unit, so the workers don't get taken. Because if they take our worker unit, they can then use them to start working. But also, more importantly, we lose the unit. So we'll go ahead and put the archer there to protect him, and we'll fire a barrage of arrows at them if they're still there on the next turn. They're not. Oh god, yeah, they're settling close to our borders. Right, I'm gonna go ahead and just let you sit right here on this worker. Meanwhile, we'll move you here so that you'll have a closer eye on the enemy when they approach. We could use more spearmen. That could be helpful. Masonry is also good, but we don't have anywhere to make a quarry. We're going to go with the bronze working. We gotta send nukes to the French. Oh yeah, the joke we made is that the moment the French show up, we just declare war on them. It's what the Predator would have wanted. Quit shooting my friend's scouts, you asshole! Alright. Where is my spearman? Alright, he's coming. I mean, as long as they're not attacking people in my borders, I don't mind. I mean, they're definitely the more survivable target. Like, if you're just trying to get someone so that you can kill them, like, I'd recommend attacking their scout rather than my archer. But at the same time, it's like... I don't understand the barbarians. They're not very good players, I think. That's a ridiculous statement. Until we deal with the barbarian problem, I'm gonna need to... because I can't move him off of the worker unit. Gonna get got. Let's see where he ends up going if I set him to automate. Okay, hold up. Just keep him nearby so that I can protect him. Basically just overseeing the transfer of funds, not funds, overseeing the transfer of troops across our borders, making sure that our worker can safely make it to the other city without getting grabbed or raided. Hey, caravan, let's go ahead and establish a trade route. Bishabik, we can bring extra food to Bishabik. How much food we got in Karakorum? We got +3 food. Okay, so if I do that, they'll starve. So let's not do that. Let's establish a trade route between... Let's do Geneva, since they're right there, huh? Now, there's no roads, so it's going to take a while to get there. Start working on a mine. You're automated, so what we'll do is we'll just have you alert, alert. 22 rounds to get us a watermill. Sounds good to me. Oh, we have chariot archers and horsemen. We don't have any horses. Wait, do we? If we have horses, then that means I should be able to promote you, right? No. Weird. Okay, well, instead of making a warrior, we're going to go ahead and... Actually, can we just purchase a warrior? Yeah, we can. Alright, well, now we have a warrior. Can we do anything with him? Not on this turn. Okay. Let's make... What about my archers? Can I make them into chariot archers yet? No, I can't. Okay. In that case, we'll go ahead and work on a granary. I'll go and work on a granary. You guys can work on a watermill, and hopefully I'll be able to upgrade these guys into mounted versions of themselves soon. Because, like, the archer, I should be able to upgrade into a chariot archer. I'll just do Wailing Abbey. I thought you could do Dyed Mines as the Horde, but when you get there, all the Alliance guys were killing me and no one was there. I'll just do Wailing Caverns. Yeah, that's for the best, probably. You can go ahead and skip Dead Mines. Luckily, that's the last like dungeon that's one faction only, so you're good from that point on. Yeah, Dead Mines, Wailing Caverns, and Ragefire Chasm are kind of exclusive. It's funny because if you Horde actually get 2 exclusive dungeons, like good luck getting your Ragefire Chasm as an Alliance person because that shit's in the middle of Orgrimmar. I'm sending him down here to deal with this fucking barbarian. Go ahead and move you back over here. Back over here. What are my orders, sir? Alright, cool. I'll get to work there. There we go. You guys are ready to attack. Go, get them! Whoa! Why can't they just have the same system Warmane does? You can teleport the area when you're ready. Because even having the dungeon queue is a bit anti-vanilla, and they want to try to keep it at least to the spirit of it. Group finding, being able to group find with a matchmaker is fine. Being teleported across the world when the game is all about... Like, vanilla, a lot of the appeal of vanilla is the immersive, like the immersion of making your way across the world. And so, for a lot of people, they would not enjoy that. Or not, I don't think they wouldn't enjoy that. I think they would say that they wouldn't enjoy that for keeping the spirit of vanilla alive, but, like... Personally, I agree with you. It'd be nice if we had that system. It would just make things easier. But at the same time, I wouldn't have to... I mean, the idea is that I'm going to, like, make friends by talking to people in the game, right? That's kind of the idea, is they want you to have to talk to people to get groups together so that you'll make friends and, like, form bonds and stuff. But I'll tell you from experience, that's not happening with me. So I ask my guild, and if they say no, then I ask randoms, and then I just move on with my day. Now, if I move them here, can I hit? No. Yeah, I'm gonna need to actually like get right next to them if I want to hit with my archer. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move them back to town. I guess I should probably have this guy work on a road. This poor fucking scout has been getting bullied for so many turns. Hey, random worker, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you moving outside the borders? What are you gonna do over there? What the hell? I have never seen that happen before. That's so weird. That's gotta be a bug. Oh, shit. We had no defense, we became friends. Okay, that's awesome, man. Hell yeah. That's a great story. I love that. Alright, I'm gonna move here to, like, get rid of... I think he can't... I think what's happening is he can't get through the fog of war. Which is nice, though. Hell yeah. All roads lead to Wendy's. Yeah, he's betraying the Mongolians for Wendy's. Betraying the Mongolian Empire for Wendy's. Yeah, I was gonna say, what is he doing? Alright, since we have a lot of forests and shit, I'm gonna go ahead and give him drills to let him fight better in rough terrain. They were the best dark spiritual warriors. Hell yeah. Great. That's a great story. Alright, you go here. And fortify. Yeah, we definitely need to make a road. Make it a lot easier to get between cities. That's what I'll have this worker do after he's done working on the where did my worker go? Okay, yeah, you need to stop. Next turn we'll go ahead and get you to start working. Fortify until we're healed. Fortify until we're healed, and now we'll wait. Wendy's. I'm craving Wendy's now, but I know I can't have any. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to we're gonna go ahead and make a road all the way to Karakorum. And so now they'll start working on the road and when they're done, we'll have a road. What I love to do is have my workers whenever I'm invading another country, I like to have my workers pave roads to the country to make it easier to get there. So I'll just like move an entire battalion of tanks like directly within their borders. It's pretty evil, isn't it? I try to be a good person. I'm trying to take over the world nicely, if possible. Damn it! Fucking rough terrain. Yeah, these barbarians about to get it rough. Rough on this street. Alright, and I think that's gonna... oh, nope, it's a minor victory. Bonk, bonk, bonk. The triple bonk. Get bonked. Alright. Oh shit! Assyria! Whoa! Shit! I was not expecting the Assyrians to declare war. Very well. It's time for war. War! At last, back to war. Now where's Assyria? Lost the will to fight. I would like to negotiate peace if possible, but... bro, we're gonna have a problem, I'm telling you. Why did he declare war on me? I will declare war on them. Alright, we need to get our units down here. Ready to fight. Move you here. Get you in range as well. Time for battle. Mongolian spearmen, get you over to Bishvalik. I had no idea they were mobilizing to fight me. Those bastards. Damn. I have a little bit of oh my god! Oh yeah, we're playing this shit defensively. We need archers. Alright, I can afford a single chariot archer. I think that's the right call. Buy it. Okay. But yeah, we need to get you down to Beshbalak immediately. Like, it is rough right now. You need to get into the walls of the city and go out until the war is over. Beware the Assyrian, the mutant, the heretic. At last, back to war. I'm proud to be a Beshbalakin, 'cause at least I know I'm free. So you go here, and we'll move you here to this spot. God, yeah, they're just pouring in. Holy shit. God damn it, I'm Mongolia. This is supposed to be that's my thing. Damn you. Here you go, get fucked. And then I'm gonna actually I want to move them back because they're just not in a good spot right now. I'm not gonna let you fucking capture my boys though, I'll tell you that much. Right. I love how the music got all serious when I said that. Move these guys out. Sailing, masonry. Yeah, you need to get the fuck out of here. You need to get over to Kakorum as quick as possible. Where the Assyrian, the mutant, the heretic. That's really funny. Oh god. On this day, one stood against many. Oh no, we're fucked. Yeah, the Assyrian army's fucking us up, man. You will pay for your crimes against Dracula. Just one-shotting, hitting him one at a time. That's great. We'll move here. I don't know if I'll be able to pump out spearmen fast enough. We'll try. We have one hell of a war. We have one hell of a war ahead of us. We are terribly outnumbered. No! You stay away from us, monsters. Stay away. We're proud people. And we'll fight you. I should have made that road 20 turns ago. Oh, God. Aw, geez, they just keep coming. And they can't stop coming, and they won't stop coming. Won't stop coming, and they won't stop coming, and they won't stop coming. I don't think my single spearman unit's going to turn the tide of this war. Yeah, we were invaded by Assyria. And we're about to lose Beshbalik. And now our scouts are being attacked by barbarians because the world is just conspiring against me. And we're trying to hold out against the invader, but oh, it's rough. It is rough right now. Rough in these streets, not gonna lie. That's a lot of guys. Channel your inner Dorn. I will certainly try. As you said, though, that's a lot of guys. And they're all moving away from Beshbalik. Which is deeply concerning, because now that means they're going to attack Karakorum. Now, you go to sleep. You just sit there, please. Alright, well, who can we hit? Let's hit this guy. Can we hit him with the archer as well? Hold up. Yes, we can. Alright, we'll hit you with you. I'm going to try to aim synchronized attacks at key points in their army. Since they have the range advantage, I can try and make this work for me. And if I can keep getting unit kills, that means I can chain levels and just heal myself up. But then again, I don't know if these spearmen are going to survive the next turn because there's so many of these guys. Yep, there goes one. The battle has been brutal and bloody thus far. Yep, absolutely. Super cool, right? Beshbalik can fire upon an enemy. Yes. Karakorum, though, on the other hand. Alright, we'll hit this archer here. Hey, One Pie, how's it going? 4. Alright, and then we'll hit them with the archers. Okay. Against rough terrain, open terrain. That way we get a little bit of a damage bonus here. Done. Alright. Those are the best kind of battles. Absolutely. I really hope I can eke out a victory here. I don't see it happening because like the moment they encircle Karakorum, it's over because that's my capital. But I like to think I'm buying some sort of time here. I know I'm about to use that. I'm about to lose that spearman. Yep, it's over. There he goes. Shit. Oh, cool. We found Hong Kong. What can I afford? Can I afford any military units right now? No, not here. What about in Karakorum? No. Absolutely not. Okay, well in that case, we'll start working on making just basically fucking archers, just to keep these guys out of our hair for the time being. And come with this. Let's say some gangsters dissing your fly girl. Just give them one of these. I'm doing alright making alliance. Honestly, that's tempting. I might try to find enemies that... I might try to... You know what? That's a good idea. I think next turn I'm going to talk to some other countries and see if I can get them to declare war on Assyria. We will declare war on them. Done. Alright, and now... We'll go ahead and pelt... you're more of a problem. Pelt you with arrows. I do like how much our archers are kicking ass, though. That's really great. How much do I need to buy a unit? Spearman costs 590. I can get I can buy a warrior with 460. Okay, back to writing. Good luck. Thank you. I will certainly try. And I forgot to talk to people. Damn it. Alright. Before I do anything else, let's go ahead and talk to some folks. That's the cultural review. Diplomacy. Okay. We're going to try and find people that we're friendly with. Like the Pakahuti. Oh, Pakahuti of the Inca, we must trade something. I need you to declare war. Oh, they're already at war. Hell yeah, thank you. Alright, goodbye. Let's talk to the other people then. Augustus Caesar.
Salve.
Let's discuss. I need you to declare war. You're also at war with Assyria. Okay. What about Adolphus?
Ah, välkommen.
Let's talk. I need you to declare war. You're also did Assyria just declare war on the entire world? Queen Catherine. Let's talk. I need you to declare war on... Yes, of course. He declared war on the entire world. He basically tried to take over the world before I could. What an asshole. Hey, Nebuchadnezzar. Help a brother out? Declare war on the guy you're already warring with? Alright, cool, thanks. Well, in that case, his days are limited. I just need to hold out long enough for the other countries to get involved. But I do need cash flow for my army. So let's actually go and see how we can get some cash flow going. Starting with the Pakahuti. I'd like 3 gold per turn. What would you want for this? What about 2 gold per turn? You want an up? Nah, I refuse that one. About 1 gold per turn for 90 turns. What do you want for this? You want 99 gold up front. Alright, well, that ain't gonna work for us. I'm sorry, goodbye. Augustus Caesar. Trade. I would like 1 gold per turn. What do you want for this? Alright, cool. Goodbye. Hey, Adolphus, fellow with the unfortunate name. You are broke. So, goodbye. Catherine.
Здравствуй.
You are broke as well. Goodbye. Nebuchadnezzar. You are also broke. Goodbye. Alright, well, shit. Looks like I'm on my own in this one. Look at the blue part on the map. Oh, this one? I think that's Catherine, yeah. Yeah, it's Catherine. Alright, let's go ahead and help these guys with arrows. Yeah, same process as before. Just doing damage where we can. He's at war with basically the entire planet, the fool. So, yeah, we are going to be okay, I think we're going to be alright. We just need to save up enough to get another archer. Because then we can, like, fortify this city as well and just basically hold out. Because I don't think they're going to be able to get through. I think they're going to be pretty much shit out of luck when it comes to penetrating our defenses. Yeah, looks like they're retreating already. I will declare war on them. Alright, so we'll go ahead and move this unit. I think here will be enough, hopefully, to get a line on them. Yes, perfect. Okay, we lost some military units. There was some damage to the landscape as a whole, but I think we're going to be okay. let's go ahead and get to work on the project I was working on before. I think we're gonna be alright, you guys. Oh. Or not. Fucking assholes. Took my worker unit. I'm gonna kill the Assyrians, and I mean that just in the game. I don't have anything against Assyrians that exist in the current day. Alright, sorry. Damn you! They took my fucking worker, those pricks. Ah, the Assyrians. Shake my fist at thee. I am awakened. Hello, Vintage. The Assyrians are the yellow guys. The yellow team. Slowly turning my archer units into Rambo. Let's go back to Beshbalik. No, this is going to be a very defensive war. I don't think... I'm not going to accept any declaration of peace, that's for damn sure. I'll tell you that much. Yo, Mad Rogue's playing Peak! Sorry. They did do some damage to our economy, but I think we're going to be okay. Also, they fucked up our source of horses, which is a problem. Our horse source. Don't you hate when you lose your horse source? Your source of horse? Horse. Of course you feel remorse when you lose your source of horse. Local Catboy declares war on Syrians. Nothing against them, but peace is not an option. For real though, I play Civ like I'm a goddamn dwarf from Warhammer. Like, I'm just like, oh, you declared war on me? I guess this isn't ending until one of our nations falls, then. I see you've chosen destruction. Establish a trade route between... We're gonna go with Antwerp this time because we get more money out of it. All right. And we can start sending out work boats soon to catch fish. Not that there are any fish up here. Too cold. Too cold for fish. Also not Syrians, it's Assyrians. I think that's a different... Is it different? This doesn't know. You want me to give you my city? I refuse. Daga Kotowaru.
He who
You
commands
play like the
sea
US did in the
is
40s.
command.
For real, though, right? Alright, we are gonna conquer these motherfuckers, but it is not yet time. We must bide our time and prepare. For now, though, we will study the working of iron. Or, perhaps we will study mathematics, so we may create catapults, eventually currency. As you know, the invention of the catapult led to the money. Just realized I could just buy a worker unit. 700 here. How much is it over at... Oh, it's the same price. Okay. 700 for a worker. Got it. We do need a new archer. We're short one archer, so I'll go ahead and purchase that archer I need. Uh-oh. Do I have enough? Oh, I see the problem. Okay. We'll go ahead and purchase archer. Nope. I really wish that single archer was as important as it seems he was going to be. In Syria, but not Syrian. Oh, okay. You're gonna Pearl Harbor. I'm finna introduce the reigning sun on the country of the rising sun. Yeah, we did literally drop the sun on them. That was a thing. Did it twice. I have no doubt their raiding parties are hiding borders. Hey, Carthage. Wood. Goodbye. Yeah, so that's the Inca. This is the Assyrians. I think I might start sending workers down there and like making roads so that I can start. Well, no, once I get some siege units and catapults, we can start making our way down there. Big thing right now though is I want to get some cavalry up and running. Like keep the guys who are stuck on their feet, you know, back at the home front, protecting our lands. But the guys who are like hyper mobile and can kick ass, we're gonna send them out to the front. Quote from Alex, we're going to send them out to the front. Go to the Gobi Desert. I don't even know where I am on Earth right now. I may not even be where Mongolia was. I know there is a desert here, though. Yeah? Yeah, I'd have to get past this bandit encampment. But they're probably doing... Yeah, look. I think this is their borders here. Yeah. So we'd probably attack from Beshbalik. Even though we can see them from down here, we'd attack directly from Beshbalik. That'd be our staging post. Can you starve cities? Abso-fucking-lutely. Aw, thank you, Dito. I appreciate that. Some people are so kind. Hey, Dito, can you declare war on Assyria, or have they already declared war on you because they're crazy? For now, we wait. We bide our time while our enemy expends their resources. We'll accumulate. We will accumulate resources while our enemy wastes their own. Damn, Dito's like ballin'. Dito's got money. Yes, we will accumulate resources while our enemy wastes their own. We will wait patiently until it is our time to strike. Once they've declared peace on the entire world, we'll be the last holdout, and then strike at the heart of our enemy. Tear it from their best. Build the road. I am. Road. Go. Oh, Buenos Aires. The bugs didn't get it yet. No. I should probably move my spearman over there, though. Let's go ahead and move my spearman over here. There we go. And I shouldn't be making a regular archer. I should at least be making a chariot archer. Oh. The good news is if I need an archer again at any point, the production I already started on training that archer unit will still just continue. Which is pretty great. Yeah, everything looks to be on the up and up at the moment. I do love that you can station units inside the city. That way you don't gotta worry about them getting killed. I need 700 to make a worker. God, workers are so fucking expensive. Almost like they're a really important unit or something. And when this worker gets done, what I'll probably do is I'll send him all the way over here to Beshbalik and have him work on the road in the other direction. Yeah, I bet you those other countries he declared war on are a lot more militarily strong than me. Because, like, look how big his borders are compared to my own. They're huge. Huge borders. Bro's got large borders compared to mine. I got small dinky borders. I live in we're a small peaceful nation. The Mongolians. Huge tracts of land. Big balls of gas. Why doesn't Catherine do anything? They're probably fighting themselves. There's a Akkad. That's where Sargon lives. Yeah, Stockholm. How you guys doing? You guys holding out alright? Yeah, you guys are much bigger than me. My little city. Don't worry. It'll be my land soon. I'll move right on down through here. This will all be mine. Not yet, but soon. Very soon. Alright. Get over to Beshbalak. Yeah, until I think right now we just need horsemen and chariot archers. Let's do 3 of each. 3 chariot archers, 3 horsemen. Honestly, for Beshbalak, they should really be working on things that improve their city. Like, we don't really need... Like, as much as I'd love to get them, you know... As much as I'd love to get them all the cool stuff, like to have them make military units or whatever, I think it'd be better for them to actually, like, improve on growing as a... So, yeah. 3, we're gonna go with... for defending us, we'll need 2 archers and a spearman. The spearman can basically just help to poke at enemies that are a problem, since they don't seem to be attacking Karakorum and are only attacking Beshbalak. And I will start outputting chariot archers from Karakorum that I will then ride over to Beshbalak. Once we have 3 chariot archers, we'll make 3 horsemen. Once we have 3 horsemen, we'll make 3 catapults, and then make our way into the territory of the enemy. Valletta? Get Valletta. I think right now our main focus needs to be defeating Assyria. Once we've defeated Assyria, we can start warmongering big time. Because once I raise their cities to the ground, the rest of the world's not going to look on me very fondly. The game is like it kind of encourages you not to just completely wipe out other nations when they go to war with you. But I don't play that way. I'm vengeful, so that's how it be. Who's Sid Meier anyway? He's a guy who made board games and then made video games. And he early on he had the good sense to make sure that every single... No, I'm not giving you Beshbalak. Why do you want Beshbalak so bad? Do you have no horses? Is this all for furs? What's wrong with you? But yeah, Sid Meier was a guy who had the good sense to, like, put his name on the games that he made, so every game he makes has his name on them. We will take Jerusalem! No, it's fine. We're not going to take Jerusalem. But yeah, so he made pirates. He even has like this really neat little turn-based dogfighting game on mobile. I don't know. He's just the guy who made games and had the good sense to put his name on the games that he made. He just wrote his name on them. Augustus Caesar has declared war on Cape Town. Damn! What about... I was just gonna make a really dumb joke. Be like, no, but what about our capes? Where will we get our capes from now? You know, I always say that I was about to do something, and then I just do it. Sidemire. Sid Meier and Side Meier. Those are the brothers. The brothers Meier. Alright, so now they're going to meet in the middle. You start digging your way. I'll start digging mine. We'll meet in the middle. Yes, we will work together. Yeah, everyone else is declaring friendship. What's wrong with you, Assyria? Why are you declaring war? What's wrong with you? Why can't you be peaceful like the Mongolians? Led by Genghis Khan. Those foxes are like, oh boy, I hope we don't get shoveled. I wish more games let you use your worker units as fighters, though. Like, I love that in Dawn of War, certain worker units can be used to fight. Like the, like when you're playing as the Imperial Guard, you can attack with your engine seers, or like your cultists or like your goblins as orcs. You can just send swarms of goblins at them. Because like a lot of armies, like historically, a huge part of them were just the peasantry. Side Meier is less a brother and more like a backup. Don't worry, we still have the backup. Kellogg says as he looks in Side Meier's cryotube. Cornflakes wasn't even a bad villain. I liked him. I like Kellogg. Especially when you learn his backstory and what he gets up to. Like, there's that one brief moment in Fallout 4 where the game got really, really interesting. When you were, like... When you stole a part of Kellogg's, like, brain to, like, investigate who he was and how to get into the Institute. Like, the game got really interesting for a minute there, and then it got kind of stupid after that. Ah, oh, man. I want to learn Hearts of Iron, not to play Hearts of Iron, but to play all the cool mods I've seen for Hearts of Iron, like the Fallout-themed ones. Even though you've attacked our land and burned our horses, we're still fighting, and we'll defeat you. I also like cornflakes. What a nice cereal box. Bland flakes. Imagine that, like, oh, we've invaded their city. What is their response, Captain? How is their military looking? They're paving roads. Damn them. Diabolical. What are they doing? No! You can't have Why do you want Beshbalik so bad? Why does he want this dinky little town I made? He's lusting after Beshbalik so bad. He set my horses on fire and then left. He killed my army, ignited my horses, and then went home and started demanding it. Like, are you losing cities, so you're, like, demanding cities from the people you're at war with? Hoping that your fucking impotent saber rattling will make me give it up? Oh, no, I know. I agree with you. I was talking about the main villain for Fallout 4 before you meet Father. What a nice cereal box. See you later, bran flakes. I have discovered mathematics. Oh shit, and a chariot archer. Alright, moving our chariot archer. Yeah! Woo! Another chariot archer coming right up. Actually, yeah, another chariot archer. Yep. See you later, bran flakes. Beshbalik Iscadia. I guess so. The fall of Beshbalik will be a dark time for the history of the Mongol Empire. And once I get currency, I can just start printing my own... It's like printing my own money. Nice hat. What are you trying to look like, a secret agent? Don't get cheap on me, Dotson. You know, I kind of wish that the new Jurassic Park movies would just get stupid with it. And, like, more than they have. Like, I want them to, like, going like, oh, we have the ultimate security measure in the park against the dinosaurs. What is it? And they open it, and it's Cyber Nedry with his fucking mace from Jurassic Park Trespasser. Every American kid 500 years later hated that, right? Ugh. Is anyone here a doctor? I am. Well, you're a nerd. High fives the dead guy. Yeah, the Cyber Nedry needs to be a thing. What are you trying to look like? A secret agent? Nice hat. Don't get cheap on me, Dachshund. That was Hammond's mistake. I've watched that scene so many times. I don't know why I like that scene so much. I think it's just because Nedry is such a fucking scumbag. And, like, seeing him get all giddy with the fucking, shaving cream. Yeah, that's true. I agree. Yeah, Beshbalik is protecting the Eye of Terror. See, it's the one thing stopping the demons from pouring in. They're like, you don't understand. We gotta stop the mer people. You know what I could probably do, actually? I could probably harass them using my... Oh, Kabul. Hell yeah. I think we actually might be in the Middle East. Well, you know... No, I don't think so, actually. I don't know. We have Antwerp. I don't know where that is. Geneva. I don't know where that is. Kabul. Valletta. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck we are, honestly. Babylon.
Nishtatati.
I just wanted to check out Babylon, that's all. Obi-Wan, break it down. Alrighty. 534, we're going to go ahead and buy ourselves another Chariot Archer. Oh, 590 I need for that. Alright, next turn then. Or, not next turn. A few turns later. Oh man, yeah, we're trying so hard to fight these guys off. Honestly, right now we're more just trying to prevent our own economic collapse. If I can get these horses back up and running, we'll be okay. No, I'm not giving you Beshbalik. Why do you want Beshbalik so bad? I think it's because he doesn't want to actually conquer it and get the Warmonger treaty, or the Warmonger penalty. The cool thing about losing parts of your army, though, is it actually helps reduce cost. Because keeping your guys, like, fed is more expensive than like, not having them. Like, losing them, sure, you lose the money you spent to make them initially, but the cost is, like, the in-the-moment cost is reduced. So, like, if one of my spearmen died right now, I would... No. And that's my issue, is, like, trying to field a massive army is going to, like, lead to a huge deficit. Cost me a lot of money. Like, if one of these trade deals falls through... I might be in trouble. I'm not giving him Beshbalik, though. He's gonna have to take it. And when he does, I'm coming back to get it. Even if it has to be 100 years later, when my planes are raining hellfire down upon him. That is not what I said, Vintage. And also, I think the homeless are eating a disproportionately small amount of the total food. Hell, we just throw a lot of it away. We should probably stop throwing away so much food. I'd love to get my hands on some government cheese again. You know, like those big blocks of cheese you get from food pantries sometimes. Like, those are really nice because you can cook that cheese in a bunch of different ways. It's basically Velveeta. Like, it's Velveeta quality cheese, but it's just in creepy looking boxes. And then again, that could just be Michigan. Like, I don't know. Like, do you think government cheese is different depending on where you live? You guys know what I'm talking about with government cheese, right? I smoke crack, and my husband beats me. Got milk? What the hell? We don't have any horses. So we'll start working on a catapult. So whichever one of them moves up next, I'm going to go ahead and move him over to Beshbalik to work on repairing our horses that have been set on fire. The horses have just been burning this whole time. They sue you because you got sick on it. Oof. That's some shit. Yeah, I need to go by the food pantry tomorrow. I keep forgetting. Hopefully, I'm gonna use my Twitch, a little bit of my Twitch payout to buy groceries, because I need them, but, like, no. Every turn you ask me this, and every turn I'm gonna tell you the same thing. No, you don't get to have my horses. You don't get to have Beshbalik. I don't know why you want Beshbalik so badly. If you wanted horses, you could have just asked, and I would have given you access to horses. What is your problem? What is wrong with you? Now we're going to war. Like, real war. And I don't think you're going to survive this. Actually, I'm going to move him about right. Spearman will go right there. Yep. Oh shit, I think we might actually finish the road soon. Ooh. Definitely gonna make getting around a lot faster. So, trying to think about how I want to set this up. Probably 3 of each. I feel like 3 of each would be good, because then I can encircle, I can set up my archers to shoot from behind my horsemen, and I can set up my catapults to shoot from behind my archers. Alright, looks like we got the job done. Let's go ahead and fix up these horses here. Ain't it kind of crazy you can just do art at any time you want? Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's always the thing I fall back on whenever I end up, like, losing... Like, whenever I was... Like, I did a lot of writing when I was in middle school because I... because of the fact that I, because I was grounded all the time. I was just a bad kid. Got in trouble a lot. But because I was grounded all the time, I ended up getting a lot, like, doing a lot of writing and stuff when I wouldn't have otherwise. Pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and just hold this spot here. And that way we can see if there's any people trying to cross over on our road. Hey, it's Siam.
เราพ่อของรามคำแหงกษัตริย์แห่งสยาม
Nice to meet
นั
you,
บ
sir.
เป็นเกียรติอย่างยิ่ง
Hell yeah.
ที่ท่านเดินมาที่ประเทศสยามของเรา
Art can be anything, too. Yeah, right? No, I mean, yeah, when all the chips are down and I can't do anything anymore, I'm probably going to draw, I'm probably going to write. If I ever go to prison, I'm probably going to D&D all the time. Like, I'm going to non-stop, all the time, work on making Dungeons & Dragons campaign. Play with other prisoners. If they're interested, of course. If not, I'll just write. But Oh, thank you, sir.
ส
Absolutely.
วัสดี
Wadi. I've met Sidon. Cool. Alright, cool. Nice to meet you, Sidon. We still got work to do here, though. We got a war with the Assyrians. I think that's their land, yeah. What say you, foxes? What should we do? How should we handle this? The foxes in our lands are part of our council. They're part of our ruling class. They're part of the ruling elite. Yeah, they literally broke into my border, attacked my city, and then fucking set my horses on fire, and that's all they did. And then I wiped out 2/3 of their army. No. Go to hell. Hope you're enjoying being attacked by everyone in the world right now. Idiot. Here's the thing, when I start conquering, it's not gonna be everyone at once. I'm gonna go one at a time, you know? Try to attack the people who have the least allies. Try to ally as many people against them as possible. Be smart about it. Don't just try to attack the entire world. Well, let's go ahead and just fully heal our scout and get him the fuck out of here. Get out of here, buddy. Oh yeah, there's just a big old cloud in the middle of them. We can't see anything. Alright, next turn. We almost have a road. The problem is, if he takes Beshbalik and that road remains, the road to Karakorum is going to be, like, swift. Like, he's going to get there damn near instantly. Alright, we got salt and salt. Let's go ahead and make salt. Hey, we're almost done. The road's almost finished. Hell yeah! So excited. So excited for road gaming. No! No, my explorers! Fight! Fight, brave explorer, fight! He did it. Yeah, he's not gonna make it. Let's get him the hell out of here. Hey, there we are. Now they're connected. See how much faster they can move now? They can move so much faster in a single turn. Next turn. So now we can just zip our units right over to Beshbalik. Yeah, there goes my last scout. Oh well, the scout regiment has fallen. Roads, indeed. Roads indeed, my friend. Roads indeed. I think I'm gonna give, man, never mind. I don't want to say it out loud, but there's a thing I need to do here in a minute. I need to make a new caravan, actually, but we'll be okay. Let's head over here to the mine and start working on one. Can I take your order? What the hell, phone? Why are you stopping ghosts from chatting? Bullshit. Proud to be a Beshbalik.
Excuse me.
Thank you. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and move you guys up by one. We are. We'll go ahead and move our first siege unit all the way the fuck over here. Horseman, catapult, chariot archer. Let's get that one more chariot archer, and then we'll start working on the horseman. My boy. Alright, granary. Alert. Alert. Don't pillage my own fucking road. That wouldn't be very good. Someone will be dropped in a pool of acid. I hope those ruffians will be very, very contrite for their heinous actions. For real, right? My boy. I used my vocabulary. You did. You did. Congratulations. Alright. There we are. The catapult is where he needs to be. No! Alright. Back to it. The catapult is where he needs to be. In fact, I think I can just buy the next chariot archer I need. Yeah, I'll just buy the next chariot archer I need. We'll go ahead and move our archer here, and then we will purchase a chariot archer. Yep, and then we'll just quickly move him on down over here. And instead of you, we can start working on a horseman. Ah, we need another horse. And means Beshbalak is going to have to make it, which means it's going to take a minute. It means I should probably not use the horseman as my main melee unit. In that case, we'll do what I probably should have done to begin with. My spearmen protect my front. Also, the word of the day, ruffians. Hell yeah. Good word for today. I dealt with some ruffians today, that's for damn. Alright, my normal archer, you can go back. Or no, yeah, I need to move you. Alright, alert. Alert. Alert, alert. Alright, build improvements, and then he'll just automate, let him automate while he does this thing. Yes. 3 chariot archers, 3 catapults, 3 spearmen. This will be the spear tip of our attack on the enemy. Facts. Go ahead and keep you alert as well. I have a plan. Arthur, I have a plan. Oh, contrite. That was the word of the day. I see. I'm going to. I don't know. I want to send ahead a worker force, but I think I might go ahead and get started on my road, paving my roads. Like, I might just start paving the road right up here to this point, and that way we can just quickly get into their borders without having to worry about the time, all that time it's going to take to move everyone. But I'm scared I'm going to lose the worker. So what I could probably do is just keep this line of guys here and move them up if the worker's in danger. But if I can sneak a worker to the edge of their borders and have him make a road all the way there, that would be awesome. Okay, caravan. Go ahead and establish a trade route. Antwerp. Honey, there we go. In fact, I will just... I swear to God, Assyria, if you ask me for Beshbalak, you can... No, your people don't seem very happy. Well, mine either. Your people are happier than mine, I seem. Way happier, actually. Damn. Man, those happy people are soon going to be part of the Mongol Empire, I'll tell you that much. That's hilarious. Really good. Alright. It's gonna take 10 turns for me to make this mine. Fuck. Alright. Yeah, I'll have the spearmen before too long. Okay. Alright, cool. Are you done? Pulling workers. No, 9 more turns. 4 more turns for... No. No. No, you had your chance. It was before the fight even started. Now you die. My nation continues to grow. After my life goes to ruin, but I get a banger-ass theme song. It's really good, I like that. Could I get by with 2 spearmen and 2 catapult units? That's a question. Because if we can get all the way there without being seen, or like if like basically if this is barren and I can just get right in, and we don't end up having to war on the border for like 20 turns, then it should be fine. Alright, finally we'll make another catapult, and then we'll go ahead and go in once we do that. I think what's important is now we have this, this worker unit we can use scouting. Normally not how you'd use a worker, but I mean, if I can make it work, I can make it work. 4 more turns, though, so... Oh, here they come. Get ready. Yep. Alright, so much for that plan. We're not moving, though. We're gonna let them come to us. Send in 500 servals. Will do, Phil. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Look at all the foxes. Is this where you're from? Look at them, they're all playing. We have lots of foxes in this area. Got horses and deers. How you been, man? 500 servals, I like that.
Davshianarik Samanim.
Servals would definitely be a unit in my Cat Empire army. So look for salt. Sure, I guess. I mean... Whatever, I don't see really a lot of value in either, but I mean... That's because I don't get to eat it, or enjoy the feeling of silk on my skin, because I am not a person who lives in this world. Alright, we're gonna go and just automate him then. So much for the plan. I was gonna build a road all the way down to their border to see how they're doing, but... They're coming back, and we're probably gonna end up having to They are vibing. They're vibing in the middle of a battlefield, funnily enough. They're vibing in war. But... with this little fucker poking his head out, I'm like, alright, we're gonna have some trouble. Salt. Right? Delicious, delicious salt. Okay. They recommend masonry. We can get walls. Alright, that goes ahead and there's that one. Yeah, no doubt. Hello, Roman Scout? No. No peace. Only war. You warmongering asshole. You made the mistake of attacking me, and now you're gonna see it through to the end. You're either gonna wipe me out, or I'm gonna wipe you out. Wipeouts in this game. Damn. I'm getting jacked up. Some wipeouts in this movie. See, the Romans are nice, so they get to walk around my land. If those spearmen try to fucking pass my guys, I'm gonna lose it. Like, they're just gonna walk like, no, we don't want to fight. Fuck you. Get annihilated. Oh man, I'm really hoping that they don't have like 30 guys like hidden in the clouds right now. In fact, let's go ahead and check our diplomacy and make sure everyone's still at war with Assyria. Oh, this one doesn't even know Assyria. Okay. I'd like you to meet Assyria. Please fight them.
Salve.
Declare war on... Yep, still at war with Assyria. Good, good. What about you, Siam?
ยินดีต้อนรับ
Declare war on
Fuck you.
Assyria. Yep, you got... He declared war on everybody. Adolphus?
Ah,
Declare war on Syria? Yes, cool. Am I the only one they tried to make peace with?
Здравствуй.
Raid... Are you at war with Assyria? You are. Everyone's at war with Assyria. Yeah, nothing's changed in all these turns. Don't piss off Gandhi. Will do. Will do. Yes, it's the land... Mongolia is the land of the vibing foxes. They just chill and hang out. Have a good time. And their friends, the deers. Yeah, once I get this last catapult, that's definitely going to put me in a trade deficit, so I'm going to need to fight, and fight fast. Raise your flag, ma-na-na-na-na-na. The thing is, you don't need to piss off Gandhi. Gandhi will just kill. Now protecting Antwerp. All right, fine. I don't mind. I don't got nothing wrong with it. I'm not upset at the Antwerpians yet. I'm sure they'll fuck up in the future. Yeah, is he just moving that single warrior unit? Like, is he just patrolling with it? All right. Yeah, we definitely. What? They want to bully? They want us to bully Jerusalem? Why? Market 41, Circus 31. The happiness will definitely increase. Barracks go up, I get more XP per unit. That seems like it's more important right now. Especially because we're at war. Now, back to war. Let me inspire our men! Alright, finally, the catapult. Here. With the capital CAT. And with that, we can finally resume just being a normal country. Hopefully we'll do okay. Hopefully our homeland will be safe while we invade the enemy. While we strike back against the enemy. Salt is yummy. Yeah, we're losing money. We're about to scare a whole bunch of people. They're still working though. I think we're gonna be okay. Seeing our workers working and the foxes rolling, it fills me with determination. All right. Let's begin our advance. Good start. Good start to our advance. Gaps in our ranks. We'll close those on the next advance. We'll see how they respond. I'm not giving you furs. I'm not paying you anything. I will give to you nothing, but take from you everything. Geneva's playing with fire. Siam's defending Antwerp. You are playing with thunder. Alright, can't hit you yet. I will soon. We'll move you. Alright. Nope. Okay. I wish. Christ. The range is all whacked out here. Yeah, there's not much we can do. We'll go ahead and move you in. Now, what we can do is work on fighting these guys off. Raise your flag. That's a defeat. I'll hold off then on that one. We'll go and fortify him. I think I can bring him around the flanks right here. Maybe get a shot in. Yes, I can. Perfect. Now, if I move him here, will I be able to... See, because I don't know what my range is going to be. We'll do a quick save here. We'll load if it fails. We'll move him here. That uses... Oh, shit! You look like a badass. Nice to meet you, sir. I'm currently waging war, so I sadly do not have time to talk at the moment, but let us enjoy some tea together later on. Alright, that's not what I wanted. We're going to go ahead. George Washington Secret Boss. He's playable. Ooh, yup, that is a big ol'... Oh boy, that's bad. Got a big old lump in my armpit. Probably a zit or an ingrown hair or something. That's really annoying. Hate it when that happens. Sorry, by the way, that's probably pretty gross for you guys to hear. I shouldn't have said that. Not have said that. I guess here then. No, that uses his turn. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get... I should have gotten more spearmen. Because of the... I didn't think I would... I thought I'd be able to have more of a ranged fight. But because we're in the forests, like, my ranged units are actually pretty weak at the moment. Terra Nova, no. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and skip this unit. Now. Oh, yeah, no. Not yet. Hello, goodbye. Terra Nova. All right. There we go. And I see if I probably can beat you on this, but I'd have to be a little teensy bit creative about it. So what I can probably do is move you here, and then move the chariot archer here. Then...
We have a unit that is on the verge of being destroyed.
No, we don't. Right. Thank you. Oh, hell yes. Thank you, sir. I actually could really use the money right now. Alright, they replenished their ranks. Now they're healed. That's okay. We're pushing them back, though. I feel like we could use one more spearman, and that's terrible because we don't have the money for that. We don't have the resources. Alright, let's go ahead and... Oh, shit. Not what I wanted to do. Move you up. Have you move up. And we're going to go ahead and just get everyone into cohesion. What are we researching? We got writing, optics, for the calendar. I'll probably do the calendar. We're gonna need it because we're gonna be taking all their silk soon. Sad thing is, they're going to have the home team advantage because it's easier for them to retreat than it is for us. So, hit them with arrows. Like you want. I should be able to hit this one with a catapult, actually, judging by their distance here. Nope! Gotta love the trees. Gotta love the jungle. The gungle. If I can hit this guy, though. Welcome to the Gungle! We got Gungle Goo! Alright. I'm sorry, I'm terrible. Done. Oh shit, a great person was born. Great General? Or, yeah, Monkey... I read that as Monkey Kong. I'm moving him, let's go ahead and move him over here. Alright, I think that's the end of my turn. Go ahead and see what happens now. Uh-oh, uh-oh. No, please don't die, don't die, don't die. Come on, buddy, you got this. Hang in there. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait! Oh. Shit. Okay. Now we'll just get rid of him real quick. Actually... here's what we'll do instead. We're going to go ahead and use our catapult on him. Alright. I don't even know if we're going to be able to replenish our ranks. That's the problem. Move you here. No. Okay, about you then. Can I move here and still have you attack? No, I don't want to risk that. Far up. No. God damn it. This fucking... the range on the chariot archers is killing me, man. I also love how this nation I just met's just kind of watching all this go down. Like, god damn, they're warring really hard over there. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and bring one of my archers over here to kind of reinforce the army. Yeah, no, I need to be right next to him. We're basically, all of our ranged units are useless until we get within the borders of the city. No, yeah, no, we'll leave him. I don't want to risk him going over there and getting killed. Yep, we'll go ahead and... construct the citadel. Ooh, okay. Alright, if the new culture borders constructing the citadel, expand your culture borders to surround the citadel and we'll construct. Okay, so what we'll do here is we'll build our citadel right... I think here would be decent. Yeah, right here would be decent. That way we can guarantee that we've expanded our borders a bit, and that we can also... Oh, is he attacking too? Is he also at war with this asshole? Well, we lost a chariot. That sucks. Or we know we lost... Yes, absolutely. Let's work together. We're friends. We're friendly, unlike those bastards. I am terrified every time his turn happens. Alright. Revenge! Pew! Done. Alright. Guys, move you here. There's our citadel. Yeah, so that's a really cool fort we can actually use now when we're inside the borders of our own city. It'll give us a big old defensive bonus. Yep, and this archer needs to get down here still, so we're gonna go ahead and right here. And then we'll start pillaging inside their borders, damaging their resources, making it so they can hardly afford to uphold an army. In fact, we should probably have started to do that already, but whatevs. When moved in the borders, we're gonna go ahead and fortify until healed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's their capital, by the way. Oh, I didn't realize I was attacking their capital. This is going to be interesting, to say the least. Alright. I think for now, though, we need to rest up. And, well, that's our first order of business. Wait until our time comes.
Cities.
I know how to siege a city. I've done it a lot of times before. So we're just gonna sit kind of outside of their range. Oh, I'm gonna need to pull him back. I'm gonna need to pull him back. No, fuck, no, no. God damn it. I know once these guys fall, the military, that would be decent as fuck. I love Civ. Yeah, hey Gamer Go Bathwater. Hey Jade, how's it going, guys? Great to see you. Ah, shit. Yeah, if we could capture their whole like city, that'd be really good. But I just don't know if that's going to happen now, because yeah. You know what? There's a barbarian encampment over here. Perhaps we could attack from the left and kind of pincer them. And it looks like they're desperate to get settlers out there to expand their borders. Okay, we need to move you back. Yeah, nobody should be sitting there. I'll take that. Hell yeah. Bye. It looks like those siege units aren't intended for my city, but for someone else's. Yeah. I do not believe that that archer is going to make it, sad to say. Yep, there goes that. There goes the chariot. There goes one catapult. Okay, that needs to be moved as well. God, I'm getting attacked from beyond the fog of war. That's bullshit. Oh, wow. That is awful. I feel like I should have just sent a line of catapults. Yeah, you need to move. We need to get you the fuck out of that spot. It goes well. Yay, that's good to hear. I think I need to start making military units over here again. Once the water mill's done, we'll start pumping out more catapults. Ah, music to my ears. No! Theme of war. I want little archer unit. Brave as they are. Brave as they can be. No, my catapult! My catapult! Yep. Yep. Oh boy. Okay. I once again somehow underestimated my opponent. Zero damage, huh? Alright, we'll have you fall back then. And we'll just pillage that spot. Oh yeah, we can make money by pillaging. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna pillage around the edges where they can't hit us. Or so I think. I will certainly try. It is time we get more catapults on the field. Catapults cost 890. Quite a bit. They're quite expensive. So we will hold off. We will try to get what we can. Like I said, it's going to be a long war. We have a long war ahead of us. Here we go. Yeah. We basically... This invasion has basically ended in failure. But we learned a lot from this. We learned a lot from this excursion. We learned that our archers are basically useless within the jungle. We learned quite a bit. And I think that's going to definitely help us on our next attempt to strike back against them. Now that we know that's the capital, well, why can't I pillage? Oh, because there's no improvements on that tile. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm not even going to live long enough to pillage. I am. Get pillaged, bitch. No, but my tent is fucked up, man. This is so fun, right? Isn't it? I forgot how fun this game could be. I always forget. Get got. Yep. I don't think... Yep, there they go. Sorry, guys. You had a good run. You had a good run. Oh, you're still alive. Oh, they just upgraded to swordsman. Fuck my life. And that's a siege tower. Yep, he's done. Bye-bye. What a shame. He was a good man. Alright. So
teach us to number.
we need horsemen. We need catapults. We'll start with the horsemen. We also have other things we need, such as riding. Yes. Playing catch up here, but hopefully our single archer can hold the fort. Actually, I should probably move him to the Citadel. I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel. Orange Spear guy comes by to just be like, yo, you guys are about to get fucked. Oh my god, look at what the... That's what they were planning? Those motherfuckers. I'm destroying that. I'm burning Carchemish to ash. Spoil their crops. Yes, let us work together against a greater enemy. Spoil their crops. Steal their Wi-Fi. Alrighty. Yes, we need archers. Or, we need horsemen. We have a long holdout ahead of us, but I think we're gonna make it. We just gotta play it smart. No, I'm not giving you my city. You want to make a peace treaty? Fine. Fuck you. God, what an asshole. I'm taking it all back from him. Just you wait. Just you. So mad. I'm so mad that invasion failed. I felt so confident in it, but yeah, no, not being able to shoot with half of my units because of the trees. McDonald's Wi-Fi. Hell yeah. Alright, my friends. No! I'm not gonna fucking fight with you, asshole. I'm coming for your head first chance I get. I just need time to build up an army. This war's back on right when I get another line of catapults ready. I will take Carchemish. That's going to be my next city. While you're waging war with everyone else, you wouldn't expect me to come up from behind. Reach for a gun, which you just can't find. Gandhi stole it. Thought and he missed. Alright, I'll stop. Jackie Chan... No, I won't. Deflected it with his fist. Alrighty. The ultimate showdown. Alex versus Assyria. just standing on our road, making it so we can't get around. What the hell? Stop moving! Stop blocking my fucking worker unit, douchebag! What's wrong with you? You're in the way, sir. Oh, that's infuriating. If he moves back in the way, I'm gonna lose. Okay, thank God. What an asshole. That's really funny though. I've never had that happen before. Alright, we'll start building a road to Carchemish. That way we can quickly get our, new catapults to the front line. So my new plan is to encircle the city with spearmen and have catapults come up from behind and blast them. Use the spearmen, or use the swordsmen to quickly, the horsemen to quickly get rid of the enemy infantry, while our artillery moves up from behind and just lays into them. We're actually not going to be using any archery this time, mainly because it's just not very useful in the jungle. Tell that to the Wood Elves, right? But yeah, no, absolutely not. Not in this case. Thank you, guys. That's the plan. I am probably going to wrap it up soon because I'm so tired. Need to go get some more rest. But I thank you all for being here, everyone. It's been a wonderful stream. Yeah, we'll probably wrap it up here. All right, everyone. Thanks everyone for being here. Hope you had a great time. If you enjoyed the stream and you're new here, be sure to follow. If you want to see more from me, or if you just want to hang out, be sure to join the Discord via the link down below, or via the link that I'm currently posting in chat. Finally, if you want to support the stream, help it grow, and help us achieve our goal of having live arts and crafts stream on the channel, be sure to subscribe. We're actually only 12 subs away from our sub goal, so if you subscribe, that would be really great. Subscribers also gain access to the special subscriber channel. They also gain access to playing games with me on voice chat on stream, so that's pretty great too. I'm sorry, Gamer Girl Bathwater. I'm just very sleepy. I'm sorry, you guys just got here. No. If you want to watch the whole stream, though, you can check it out on my YouTube. That's there. Yeah. Anyways, thank you all for being here. I hope you had a wonderful time, and I will see you all tomorrow for some YouTube Monday. If you have any videos you want to show me, check out the Fire Pit channel in the Discord. Go ahead and post the videos you want me to watch there, and they will make their way onto the next YouTube Monday. All that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here, and I will find myself another Civ streamer to raid. Probably a Civ 5 streamer if possible, because Civ 5 is cool. Very cool. GG. Getting wrecked. Got fucking wrecked by... Oh, shit! Thank you for... Oh, wait, no, that was yesterday. Alright. I thought someone just subbed. Sad moment. Alright, same category. Low to high. Right, we're gonna go ahead and raid new gen. Oh wait, he's got more than me. All right, never mind then. We're gonna go ahead and raid someone. We're gonna go raid a follower. We're gonna go ahead and raid Poison Ashes, who is playing Honkai Star Rail. All right, I will see all of you tomorrow. Take care. Hi, Liara, my cute little cat friend. Boop, boop.